Rest of the people felt comfortable. Nice. Only team that could complete the activity was Raghavendra's team. 2 goals. Once again they showed that it takes something else to be number one. And they showed that. Never die attitude. Never say die attitude. Okay. Honey drops, the activity, it's... How many of you think there's a planning required for that activity? May I know what sort of planning?
Planning is the movement of the ball should not be very fast. The pipe holding should be like in such a way that it should be level, and the person who is lifting it and lowering it down, it should control the speed of the ball.
It is manual. It is instructions that you have to understand. What sort of planning?
Who will be after whom?
How this
Does that really matter?
No.
It actually does matter.
You look back from now my perspective, you thought planning is required.
Towards end it is required.
Towards end and towards beginning maybe, and identifying who all are going to play it fast, and rest of the people, once a ball has passed through your pipe, you just, like kind of step back. We'll try and take it forward. Everybody played. In your team, everybody played. So point is, in honey drops, it's more or less trial and error method. What works best, understand, identify, understand, stick to that, improve on that. Learning new skill, practicing new skill, mastering new skill, and eventually delivering the results. Frustration, one of the reasons of frustration. I passed ball properly, but somebody else spilled it. Somebody else happened to speak. I remember which team, I don't know, but they just enter into silent zone and say, hey, silent zone chalu ho gaya. I don't know which team is that. Yeah. And these are small silly things, but that really affects us. Take it back to your work life scenario, and you will find that many a times we do these kind of mistakes. That should not happen. That should not happen. Okay. So the ball represents responsibility. Pipe represent limited resources given to you, and the team with whom you are doing all these things, they are kind of your colleagues, and maybe some of them their clients and whatnot. Silent zone represents mind your own business. Goal post represents goal, final goal. If you look at that game from this perspective, many things will start becoming clear. Ball represent responsibility. Initially when it is to come to you, you are always hyper. Okay, de diya. Meri zimmedari karo. Okay. And then last 10 minutes, people started enjoying. Ane de. Okay, let it come. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, who's next? And they're giving it. The reaction to responsibility initially the way we do, and later once we understand what the task is, the way we do, how it changed dramatically. And one more thing changed about honey drops. I heard someone speaking and saying, "Hey, dikha kya hai? Ek simple lagta hai ekdam. It's very easy." And then it started getting on your nerves. The ball is not going ahead of 5 or 6 people. And then people started banging the pipe here and there. And I told you not to do. I told you hold it like this. People were offering free consultation for first 10 minutes. Not minding their own business. Tu pipe aisa pakad. You do it like that. You do it like this. You hold it up, hold it down, etc. It's a lot. And people were seriously giving consultation. And when it was actually working, that time, right from the beginning till end, people were mum. Simple understanding. People understood what their job is. They know if I'm doing my 100%, I expect my teammate to do 100%. Everybody is doing 100%, and things are happening. That is the meaning of silent zone. Mind your own business to your 100%. Give your 100%. Alright. So quickly, if I may ask, what are the learnings from honey drops? One word learning.
Concentration.
Concentration, absolutely true. Anything else? So,
Don't give up.
don't give up, because that is highly frustrating.
Yes.
I mean, the moment ball used to fall, people would stand like this and look at each other and like, who is that?
Who is the culprit?
Who is the culprit? Kind of thing. Okay. So yeah, concentration. What else? Yes.
Immediate startup means once you fail, immediately come back and
Coming over short-term failure as fast as you can. Anything else?
Coordination.
Trust. Very important thing. Coordination. Very true. Anything else?
Be calm while handling responsibility.
Be calm and composed while handling responsibility, which you were not in first 10 minutes and which you were during last 10 minutes. You absolutely understood how to handle responsibility. Communication played any part?
it hampers.
But at the same time, people are saying, The words were not there, but the meaning and the entire sentence people used to speak. Okay? Some out-of-box thinking I would have appreciated. I don't know, I don't have pipe, but I can just show you. Just hold it like this. Someone came up with the idea. I guess you. Can you please stand up? Yeah. No, not you. He said, there is pipe, there is another pipe. Can I hold pipe with 2 fingers, one pipe here, second pipe here, not touching each other? That would have formed a channel, and trust you me on this, in past 15 years of outbound, I haven't seen that kind of idea. That would have been a breakthrough idea. That would have been a breakthrough idea. I haven't seen that. It never stuck to me. You asked me, and when you asked me, I said, yeah, you can. Immediately all my 3-4 guys came to me, sir, solid idea. And that is the reason. That was a breakthrough idea. Now the question is, did you trust in yourself about that breakthrough idea? Were you in a position to convince your team that this is a breakthrough idea? Chances of spillage were zero. Zero. Literally zero. You could have made about, once again, people missed out on MIS. Please sit down. Thank you very much. Yeah. You missed out on MIS. None of you inquired how many goals can be done in 30 minutes. None of you also inquired how much time it takes to do one goal. Last 10 minutes, I believe I was telling teams that it takes 1.5 minutes, maximum 2 minutes to do one goal. And I have seen teams doing something like 15 and 14 and 15 goals in this half an hour span. That would have again changed your perception.
But that is because of the practice. And they actually come to know how it has to be handled.
They were playing it first time.
No, we were just struggling initial time.
Okay.
And we managed
Okay.
to at least come near to the glass at the last minutes. I mean, you see these people, they tried and managed, and just at the last moment they dropped down their ball. And in the second minute, they again come near to the ball and they hit the ball.
Okay, I mean just to rephrase, what Yateen was saying is, and I'll put it in different words. Was the ball given to you was crazy?
Yes.
Right? Or it was our behavior that made the entire activity crazy. Right? It was the way we were behaving like crazy, right? It was just the pipe and ball. But हम लोग जिस तरह से भाग रहे थे, it was like maddening, यार. Come on, you had 30 minutes. So remember, it's not the situation which is crazy always. It's not the market which is crazy. It is our response to it, our reaction to it. So as sir rightly said, at any given point of time, what this
Keep your
activity
calm
tells
and
is
composed.
calm and composed. Fine, things are not working. But we know where we are and how we have been coming from and where we are proceeding. As simple as that.
But it happens first time. It will not be repeated. You see, these people, you said rightly. I immediately compared with my team. We were doing like this in this way. यार किसने किया, कौन आ गया बीच में, कोऑर्डिनेशन, एक शाउटिंग, अरे क्या टास्क है, ऐसा कभी होता है कि इतना दूर, something like that. But when I just came and I have seen these people, they were not speaking to each other.
Actually.
They were just coming. The people who passed on, he was coming and he playing his role at the last, and they did fantastically. And at the same way, we managed to do it at the last moment, but unfortunately that time
It just
passed.
spilled out. Yeah, it just spilled out. Yeah, you want to say this?
I think what I learned from this game is one has to have the trust on his natural ability holding a pipe and doing this game that skill is here with everybody. We are more than this very simple thing. We created unnecessary hype by talking about techniques and practice and all that. It's not required. Sometimes things comes in situational way. There is no previous exercise for that. There is no set rule, no technicals there. We are overemphasizing on the techniques. We could have paid our national sales very simply.
I understand.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. Let's move to our second activity, and that is Sotomar. Sotomar activity really called for trust. That's what I feel. Did you really feel anywhere trust was a part of that activity?
It was strong.
Yes. How many of you really thought on the first instance, बॉस ये होने वाला नहीं है, किसके कंधे पे चढ़ो, किसके पैर पे चढ़ो, किसके पीठ पे चढ़ो? How many of you thought that? Kind of not possible, impossible. Transition started happening, and you made it possible. All 14 did the activity.
Yes, sir.
Initial thought process, impossible. Let's try. We can try and do it. This is the way maybe we can do it, and possible, and then you made it possible. Other way around, honey drops. That's it. 2 bowls, 30 minutes. It's simple. And on the way, you got lost. Very easy. Transition took you to almost, you made it impossible. As Sandeep said rightly, you got to believe in yourself. As someone said rightly, that you have a natural ability. It's just that we don't believe. Okay. These are the 2 different transitions. What are the biggest challenge in Sotomar? And don't look at somebody as that person was big challenge. Personally, for you, what are the biggest challenge? One at a time, maybe. Yeah.
Just that I need to trust that okay, persons who are climbing on me and the person who is like horses or something.
Person who was climbing on you, you need to trust him,
Both,
or he need to trust
both
you.
has to trust on
Yeah,
each
both
other.
need to. Both need to.
Because if I'm like this and someone is climbing on me and then he's jumping, and if I just move it some direction, then he can fall upon. Or and the other way around also is possible. So both has to have trust on each other. That
I understand. Let's look at it as what is the personal challenge. Yeah, you're saying something.
The last person whom we have to transfer, because he was not having any resources at his back who can support him to go.
Was
to
he?
the other
Was
side.
he really not having resources?
No, just we did provide it from the other end. But if I want to climb, some person is there who is supporting me, just pushing me up to the other side. But with concern to last person, it is not that. So he should have to take this advantage.
That is, yeah, that is what you thought is happening. For you, as a person, was there any challenge?
I should not make
Crossing the hurdle, but
Yeah.
stay connected.
Not touch the rope.
I should not make foul. Feeling of responsibility, feeling of little bit of insecurity. Someone touches, is going to restart. But if I touch, it's not only going to be restart, but I will feel little bit bad inside me. So I need to be extra careful. I need to be extra careful. It's very important. From this side, I'm not getting any answers. So please, guys, personal challenge. Speak up any which way you understand. Hindi or whatever. I'm okay with it. Anyone, speak. Should I repeat the question? What was the personal challenge you faced during Sotomar? हिंदी सोटोमार में आपको सबसे ज्यादा चैलेंजिंग क्या लगा? सोटोमार एक्टिविटी, रस्सी बांधी थी, कनेक्टेड विद ईच अदर, वो साइड जाना and then coming back after picking up the object.
Carrying more weight.
Yeah?
Carrying more weight.
Carrying more weight. Was that a challenge? Yeah, okay. Yeah,
The link shouldn't be missed.
true. So that was the challenge you faced? Okay. Baji? बाजी नहीं एक्टिविटी की है ना? क्या गुस्सा आ गया था बाजी को लास्ट के एक्टिविटी में चिल्ला के और साले समझता नहीं तेरे को एडमिशन 2 3 वर्ड्स which I can't repeat here. Someone from this side.
It felt like there were like couple of people who were taking a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
The rest of them were like necessary. So it was not equally.
It was not equally. But what do you think? What do you think should be done in that situation?
Could have been done.
I personally feel, this is my opinion, it may be right or wrong. I feel that you could have asked those people to be little more responsible, and the people who are not taking initiative, you can ask them to, boss, it's our game, our activity, let's give our best. Keeping something back, holding something back is usually detrimental for teamwork. In teamwork, you give your 100%. Alright? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, Sotomayor, fetching that object and coming back to you the other side, what does that signify? What does that object signify?
What is our goal?
Goal. That's a target for which you work so hard. And then you fetch it back. Physically challenging has trust as an element and tremendous game in terms of physical proximity or breaking the barriers of physical proximity. Alright? So that was Sotomayor. I'm coming to last final activity, which is very, yeah, please.
This Sotomayor, what is the objective behind taking the object and come back?
That is the reason I asked people. So when they answered, it's a goal.
Once we have achieved the goal, suppose we are taking the object in our hand, then means what is the logic we are coming back?
Coming back.
Silence.
So yeah, what happens is there are many times you go ahead and your job is say form work, you erect something done and that's it, I'm done. I've gone that side. I mean that's done. When it is completed is only when everything about that project is complete. Coming back to original position is completing a cycle. Begin, go through, achieve your major target, main target, come back through with a finishing end, finishing touch, and get that cycle complete. That is the basic.
Like renting material, going back to
Yes, sir. Please, you can always add something on that. It might be a valuable input.
For our kind of example, if we have given some material on the rent, we are getting the payment. But until unless the material comes back, we also collect the damages, the job is not complete.
Very true, very true, very true. And like this, the way sir immediately made connections, you guys need to make those connections within your mind. Remember that. Then only, because we are not going to do the mastery in these kind of activities. These were the simulations of various business scenarios. How and where you can connect is completely up to you.
If you can pass, if you can carry on your hurdles effectively, you can easily collect or you can easily achieve the goal. Because you see, putting that ball into the glass, that was little bit difficult.
Yes.
But picking up that prop, that was very simple.
Very simple.
Go and pick it up. But coming back for that, this rental option.
Rental option. It's very important, very important. Because companies receive payment. If material is not coming back, still we may go in loss. So therefore, to curtail that, we must start at A and finish at Z. Complete the cycle. Alright, the last activity, Meri Awaaz Suno. What you guys can make out of it?
Communication. Without saying anything, you have to complete the task. Coordination among everybody.
Awaaz sunai nahi di. Many people saying, yeah, please.
There would be different departments which have their own boundaries which they cannot step up. So we need to coordinate, understand what they are capable of doing there, and try to get the things done. I need to understand the limitations of other departments to get a goal done.
Very true. That entire activity was all about, say for example, if this is the end product, one department is making caps, one department is making PET bottles, one department is making this whatever outside sticker, 3 departments. Cap person said, I'm done, boss, 1 million caps ready. I'm going to have holiday. This guy is half done. This guy is not completely done. Do you think distillery will earn anything on this entire effort? They can't. It needs to be finished product. For that, there are 4 departments, suppose we are talking about. If they are not chipping in, if they are not working towards common goal, if they end up saying that I have done my work, that's it, I don't know anything else, then it's going to be the real problem. Making your own ring, departmental task. Getting those rings entwined as odd symbol, that is organizational task. Only when that is completed, company can rejoice saying that yes, we did it, we achieved our target. Alright? And one more thing guys, time frame awareness. This time frame awareness is very important. I'm not talking about time management. We don't manage time. Basically you, me, everyone has same 24 hours. What you do or what you manage to get done in that time, that is time frame awareness. Alright? That's very important. I gave you those placards. You knew that it was a time where we are supposed to be doing activity. But people didn't really go through that. And then some people said, no, we didn't understand the game. I mean, we didn't understand the activity. How can you go ahead and do it? So just improve and increase your speed, be aware of timeline, and things will fall into place. The last activity, think about it. And you will find the people who could not speak may tend to stand at a higher management level. People who are transmitting the message, coordinators, lower middle management level. People who are blindfolded, executive level. What higher management is saying was transmitted through middle management, and when it comes to lower management, the message was completely lost. If I ask people individually that, okay, if you are mute, what was your biggest frustration? They will end up saying, hey yaar, kitne baar inko bata rahe, samajh mein nahi aa raha hai. Middle management people, coordinator, jo bolna hai clear baat karo yaar, you understand, you tell us clear things. Why you are not giving us clear picture? And blindfolded people, the only question, kidhar hai wo apna mandal kidhar hai? You are the most active person. The only question they are asking, abhi kya karne ka bolo? What do I do now? Could it be that it would have been possible that scenario, ideal scenario, you are telling these people, mute people, telling middle management people entire story. Asking those people, blindfolded people, to remain on standby. Then middle management people speak and tell entire story to lower management people, saying that this is what is to be done. Now we will start guiding you. Then entire thing would have been appropriate. Information was flowing in installments. Execution was happening in installments. Only prevailing feeling that was happening or that was there present, chaos. No one knows what is to be done. No one knows what is to be done. Okay. It's ultimate communication that entire activity is all about. Alright? So, thank you. I'm through. Guys, very much. Before we part, I have this small activity which I always do, and for that I really request everyone to just come forward, because we are about to go to lunch anyway. It's supposed to be getting up. Just please come forward as and how you are comfortable with. Aye. This is the last thing, and that should really have a parting smile on your faces. Okay, and that goes like this. Everyone will shake hand with everyone. Everyone will give big tight hug to everyone and say you did well. Okay? So please don't wait. Start. Everyone to everyone.
Not to
began. Not just a program, maybe 2 days program with extensive activity, with tremendous learning. I could have carried on debriefing about each activity for a long time. Lots of things to learn. Alright? Yeah? Fantastic.
Chalo, I think
well done, sir. Well done. Yes. Everybody know you people are very hungry. But let us decide this year that we'll plan our activity next year also, provided whatever task we have been assigned, we will be not only achieving that, we will be surpassing all the expectations. And all the best to all of you, and your support is required to achieve this kind of activity.